Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for today's MLB slate on Wednesday, July the 5th. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. We're back to talk through a couple props I do like for this Wednesday slate. Got two picks we're going to share in this video, guys. So as always, before we do talk through these two plays, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos and if they help you out, please hit that like button down below. I always do appreciate the likes. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you are new to the channel, and if you have never checked out Prizepicks before, you can sign up for Prizepicks and you can use my promo code NOAH. If you do look at the bottom of the screen, when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. Also want to give a shout out to Sleeper, one of our newest partners. If you guys have not signed up for Sleeper yet, go download the app on the App Store. Whether you have like an iPhone or Android, they do have an app available for both, I do believe. Make sure when you sign up for Sleeper, use that promo code NOAH. You also get your first deposit matched up to $100 over on Sleeper when you sign up with that promo code. Now, Sleeper is a bit different than Prizepicks. It's, there's not a fixed payout, so depending on what props you take, whether you take, the over or the under, the payout is different, based on what you take. Obviously, if the over has a higher chance to hit, you might not get as high of a payout. If the under has a higher chance to hit, you might not get as high of a payout taking the under, but it's also, vice versa. If the over doesn't have a super high chance to hit, well, they might give you a boosted payout for that. You might get like a 2x or 3x payout on that pick. So you can kind of check out Sleeper, see all the props they do have to offer. On Sleeper, you can make up to an 8-pick entry. You can win up to 100x your money over there. So if you're one of those people that really likes to chase those high payouts, if you like to play those lotto type tickets, you can do that over on Sleeper. Again, guys, download their app, sign up, use that promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Sleeper with my promo code. We'll be talking a lot more about Sleeper in the future, especially when NFL season comes around, when NBA comes back, when sports kind of get back going and it's not as slow as it is right now. We might even be making some Sleeper specific content on the channel. So definitely get over there, guys. Use that code NOAH when you sign up and get your deposit bonus when you do sign up. But let's go ahead and talk through the two picks I do like for today's slate on Prizepicks. We're going to start off in the pitcher fantasy score category. I got a pitcher fantasy score that I'm liking for today, and then I have a strikeout prop that I'm liking for today. So for pitcher fantasy score, I want to talk about Justin Steele, 34.5 pitcher fantasy score, and I like him to go over this line. It's a really good spot here for Justin Steele going up against the Brewers. The Brewers have been one of the best matchups possible for a left-handed pitcher this season. If you look at the Brewers' stats this year against lefties, even if you look at their stats last season against left-handed pitching, they were one of the worst teams in the league against lefties. Nothing has changed this season. If you look at their strikeout rate, they lead the league with a 27.9% K rate against left-handed pitching. And then if you look at their offensive numbers, their offensive numbers are dreadful. They're dead last in batting average. They're 28th in on-base percentage, dead last in slugging, dead last in OPS. In terms of ISO, they rank 27th. In terms of WRC+, they're second to last in WRC+. Like, the Brewers have just been terrible against lefties. They strike out a ton. This matchup is about as good as it gets for Justin Steele. And Justin Steele is a pretty good pitcher. He's a pitcher that does have decent strikeout stuff. He's a pitcher that's really able to limit damage. He doesn't really give up a ton of hard contact, doesn't really give up a ton of home runs. He's been pretty good to both lefties and righties this year, allowing sub 100 ISO to righties this year, just a 268 WOBA, allowing just a 104 ISO to lefties, 253 WOBA to left-handed bats. Like, lefties and righties haven't really been able to hit Steele this season. And then if you look at like his strikeout stuff, 26% strikeout rate against lefties, 21% to righties. He's probably going to face all righties today. The Brewers right now do have two lefties in their projected lineup, Christian Yelich and Bryce Terang, but mostly it's going to be a full, close to a full right-handed lineup for the Brewers. But I don't think that really matters. If you look at some of the righties, going up against Steele here, there's not many right-handed hitters in this Brewers lineup that have hit left-handed pitching well this season. Really, the only guys that have hit left-handed pitching well for the Brewers have been William Contreras and Joey Wiemer. Those guys do have good numbers against lefties, but then if you look at like Joey Wiemer, he's got good numbers offensively, but he also has a 30% strikeout rate against left-handed pitching. Christian Yelich, 26% K rate. Adames, 32%. Miller, 24%. Perkins, 26%. Again, Wiemer, 30%. Terang, 27%. Like, there are just so many strikeouts available in this Brewers lineup. There's not a ton of scary bats either. It's a great matchup here for Justin Steele. And if you do look at his sportsbook odds for today, the sportsbook, when you factor in kind of a rough projection, they have him projected for around 34 fantasy score. They have him as a big favorite to go over 17.5 pitching out. So they have him as a big favorite to pitch 6 innings here. He's minus 195 to go over 17.5 pitching outs. His strikeout prop on DK Sportsbook, it's at 5.5, but it's heavily juiced on the over, minus 155 on the over, 5.5 steals for K. Or 5.5 Ks for steal, and then his earned runs prop, it is actually set at 1.5. It is juiced on the over, minus 155. But if we project Steele to go 6 innings with 6 Ks, give up 2 runs, when you factor in quality start and everything, that would be 34 fantasy score. So his projections have him slightly under this line by obviously like half a point. But we got to think, maybe Steele pitches deeper than 6 innings. Maybe he gives up more, or maybe he gets more than 6 strikeouts, which I think in this matchup is definitely possible. Maybe he doesn't give up 2 runs. Maybe he only gives up 1 run, or he pitches a shutout. For what it's worth, he did already face the Brewers once this season. It was on opening day. He had a great start. He went 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, gave up 0 runs, had 46 fantasy points when he faced the Brewers earlier this season. I wouldn't be surprised to see another really good start from Steele here. Really like this matchup for him. Brewers have just been so dreadful against lefties this year. So that's the first play I do like for today, guys, is Justin Steele, more than 34.5 pitcher fantasy score. And then going over to the strikeouts category, got a pitcher strikeouts prop I'm liking. And I want to talk about Kodai Senga, 5.5 strikeouts for him. I took this prop earlier. This was a play I gave out on Patreon yesterday. Senga didn't pitch yesterday. They wound up pushing his start back a day, and Max Scherzer pitched yesterday. I'm going to go right back to this play, though. Take Kodai Senga, more than 5.5 strikeouts. It's not the easiest matchup here against Arizona. Arizona does have one of the lowest, I think they actually have the lowest strikeout rate against right-handed pitching this season. But this is a line that Kodai Senga has cleared in 12 out of 15 starts this season. So a large majority of the games he's pitched this year, he has gotten at least 6 strikeouts. And Senga's a really good strikeout pitcher. If you look at his strikeout stuff this season, he's got well above average, strikeout numbers. In terms of K rate, his K rate sits at 28.3% this season, striking out lefties at a 30% clip, striking out righties at a 26.7% clip. Now you look at this Arizona lineup, there's not a ton of guys in this lineup with super high strikeout rates. Corbin Carroll does have a 22% K rate this season, so he will swing and miss, even though he is a really talented hitter. He will still strike out. Evan Longoria, if he's in the lineup, that's going to be a plus for Senga, because Evan Longoria, he has a 33% strikeout rate against righties. And then, Jake McCarthy, he has a 20% K rate. Not a ton of super high K rates in this lineup, but I think this is just more of a, I'm trusting the talent of Senga here, his ability to get swings and misses over a tougher matchup. I mean, Senga does have a pitch mix that not a lot of batters see. So he throws a fork ball. That's a pitch that he gets a lot of chases on, gets a lot of swings and misses on, and that's not a pitch that batters see a lot. So a lot of times, even teams that don't strike out a ton, when they have to face a pitcher like Senga who can throw all these wild pitches, a fork ball that he can pound into the dirt, he can get chases on that pitch, and that's a pitch I think he'll probably have to use a lot in this matchup. He'll have plenty of 0-2 counts, and I think he'll be able to throw that fork ball in the dirt, get a lot of chases, get a lot of swings and misses. So 6 strikeouts. This is not a line that I think is going to be hard for Senga to hit. Even in a tougher matchup, I still like his odds of getting 6 Ks, or I like his chance of getting 6 Ks here. His odds yesterday were a little bit better than they are today. He was actually favored. He was like minus 125, minus 130 to go over 5.5 Ks yesterday. Today he's only around like minus 110, minus 115. But again, I'm going to trust the stuff here of Senga. His strikeout stuff has just been so good this year. I know the matchup's a bit tougher, but 6 Ks, he's cleared this in 12 out of 15 starts this season. I think this is a spot where he can definitely get 6 Ks for us. So these are the 2 props I do like for today, guys. Justin Steele, more than 34.5 pitcher fantasy score, and then Kodai Senga, more than 5.5 strikeouts. 2 early props I'm liking, kind of taking a first look at the board right now. Probably be sharing a few more entries for today over on Patreon. Not sure, I'll probably have another Prizepicks entry most likely. Definitely will be posting a sleeper entry on Patreon. Been having a lot more success over on Sleeper than I have on Prizepicks, just me personally. So if you guys want to get access to my Prizepicks entries along with my Sleeper entries, I do share those over on Patreon. You can check that out. Link down below in the description if you are interested. But appreciate you guys watching the video. As always, man, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Again, go check out Prizepicks. If you've not signed up for Prizepicks yet, use that promo code NOAH when you sign up. Get your first deposit matched up to $100. when you sign up with my promo code. Also, check out Sleeper. Sign up for Sleeper. Use that promo code Noah over on Sleeper. Again, we'll be talking a lot more about Sleeper in the future. I am personally sharing entries that I play over on Sleeper every day. I'm sharing those over on Patreon. I'll probably start sharing some entries as well on YouTube, giving you guys some plays I like over on Sleeper. If you're not, or if you don't have an account on Sleeper yet, download their app. Use that promo code Noah when you sign up, and you will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Sleeper with promo code Noah. But good luck today, guys. Appreciate you watching the video as always. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.